I feel you. But let's go ahead. Let's get ready. Let's move on. Let's actually talk about Kawhi and the Raptors, man. Kawhi and the Raptors, you said he got a whole country to himself now.
He don't even look like somebody who gonna leave.
This team looks insane defensively.
Because they are insane.
Valanciunas has been coming off the bench. Serge has been starting at the 5. CJ Miles at the power forward. Kawhi at the small forward. Danny Green at the shooting guard. And Kyle Lowry at point guard. Kawhi and Kyle Lowry haven't been playing much in the preseason games lately because the coach has been sitting them down.
I saw all I needed to see. In the first game, I saw all I needed to see.
In the first 2 games, that's all
I needed to see. Sit him down, we good.
Bro, he looked good. I won't lie, Kawhi he looked scary. Yeah. I know, look, I was like, Kawhi gonna come back and average 17.
No,
I lied. I'm sorry, Kawhi.
Kawhi might average 30.
I'm sorry, Kawhi.
Kawhi might average close to 30.
Nah.
He might average 27. I said close to 30. Not 30. He probably won't average 30. 30 is a little bit ambitious. But he might average 27, 28.
Yeah.
Like, even the moves he's making. Like, everything just looks way more fluid.
Yeah.
Everything looks way more fluid. And again, this team might be the best defensive team in the league next year. Maybe. It's a possibility.
I wouldn't be surprised because the way that they look, and even when the guys from Started Dialogue were here and they were talking to us about Kawhi and how his on-off percentages.
I don't give a fuck about that on-off percentage.
Because he shuts down women's part of the floor and you funnel people. Well, look, you funneling those people to Surge now. It's not Valanciunas' big ass standing there trying to slowly rotate over and block a shot. Yeah, you got Surge there.
I don't think in this day and age Surge should be a 4, but Surge can definitely be a 5.
No, easily.
And then even with putting CJ,
I'm not mad at Surge being a 4 though.
Not no more.
No, look, if he's on a team with Cat, then
yeah, my 5 better be Cat. But how many cats you got out there in the league?
I mean, you don't.
There's 1.
Like I would imagine if Surge played with AD.
That's not fair. You can't have everything. You come on, it's not fair. You can't have everything. It's not fair. It's dead ass not fair. It's legit not fair. You can't have everything. And then
is Serge Ibaka one of the greatest defenders in NBA history to you? I don't mean I'll put it this way. If we build
this era, yes.
No, I'll put it this way. If we building a defensive player Hall of Fame, is he one of those guys that you would nominate or put in there?
Nominate, yeah.
Okay, I'm not upset at that.
Nominate.
I think that they'll be fine. And all the Toronto Raptors fans, you don't know our team. You don't know Flan Fleet. You don't know. Shut up.
We don't know. What was it? Nick Nurse. Yeah, I'm sorry. No,
yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know who Nick Nurse is.
I'm sorry. I did not know.
The man name is Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse's name sounds like a character in a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Dog, I'm sorry.
It sounds like the lead character name, Nick Nurse.
But hey, Nick Nurse, shout out you for opening up the offense and putting CJ out there because again, the one thing CJ does is
okay, do you think that was a a mistake on the part of Dwayne Casey's?
No, because you replace DeMar with Kawhi. You can take a lot of these. You can put me out there if I can shoot threes on defense with Kawhi, and I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is hold a man till help come. And you put Danny Green in there. I think people discount how good of a 3-and-D guy Danny Green is.
Danny Green to me is one of the most underrated defenders in NBA history. Because if he's terrible on defense, that Spurs team is not winning those rings.
I agree.
He has to be good on defense. You out there playing against Dwayne motherfucking Wade and LeBron James.
I mean, D Wade was playing against himself in that finals. But
it's Dwayne Wade, regardless. I feel even in the finals when it went 7 and they lost, you still had to go out there and fucking play. Exactly. It's Dwayne Wade. And even through all the years that they've been playing, still, even when Kawhi was hurt, Danny Green has been the one. He was the one constant really for the Spurs in terms of through that whole regime.
Danny Green was Finals MVP throughout. What was it?
Oh because what he had 13 finals. Yeah, he broke Reggie Mick. Ray Allen's record with 13 in 4 games or something like that.
He had 25 threes in the finals.
But he broke the record through 3 games or something like that.
Yeah. He was going insane. Didn't make any sense. He
really didn't.
But and again, when you have, they still had a bench they have, which obviously we all like the bench. And again, when you have 4 really, really solid defenders on the court, it allows one guy to be able to be like, you know what, you just out there for offense, catch the ball, and shoot.
I'm so glad that they traded for Kawhi because now OG doesn't have to start. Because everybody all you Raptors fans are hating on me when I say I don't want OG to start. Guess what? OG ain't starting.
He
ain't that good yet, bro.
He don't need to start yet.
He's not that good yet. Let the man develop. I'm so glad Kawhi is there. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna be enjoying all the Raptors games though. Especially
they're way more fun team to watch.
They really are though. Even Lowry, I like Lowry more without DeRozan. I just felt like I put it this way. I just feel like at that point in time, the Raptors kind of became. It's kind of hard to explain. Like who? Like I don't really know how to pinpoint like what kind of team I would think of that would like fits in the mold of who they are. But they kind of remind me of like just like the Clippers Canada. Does that make sense?
Not really. I feel you.
To me, they were.
Feel you, but not really.
To me, they were kind of the Clippers Canada if the Clippers actually were as good as everybody thought they were. Does it make sense? Like their record had always got them to that point. We always thought they would be one of the best teams in the conference. They always kind of got close. But the only difference between them and the Clippers is that DeMar and those guys would get to the conference finals. The Clippers just wouldn't. But instead of Blake, you got DeMar.
Nah, see.
They just was kind of. They was always going to be a middle of the road team. I think now more than any time throughout their franchise history, they have a chance to get to the finals and potentially win a championship.
See, the issue to me is that backcourt of DeRozan. Again, your backcourt.
Yeah.
Both of you guys in the backcourt can't need the ball to be effective. DeMar needs the ball to be effective. Most backcourts that work.
Kyle Lowry needs the ball to be effective.
Mark Jackson, Reggie Miller. Reggie don't need the ball to be effective.
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton. Rip don't need the ball to be effective.
Klay Thompson,
Steph Curry. Neither one of them need the ball to be effective.
Yeah.
What other backcourts out there? In NBA history, I'm trying to think of.
Steph Curry. Eric Snow, Allen Iverson.
No, yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Eric Snow was a solid defender and a decent point guard.
Like even still, AI did a lot of his work coming off screens. It wasn't like AI was ISOing the whole game. He too damn smart to do that. Yeah. He did a lot of his work coming off screens. Ron Harper, Michael Jordan. Both of them don't need the ball to be effective. Well, really, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. That's really the backcourt.
Yeah.
Both of them don't need the ball to be effective. So both of those guys need the ball to be effective.
Even Kobe, Derek Fisher. I know that might sound wild, but
both
seriously.
of them don't need the ball to be effective.
They work great backcourt together.
Both of them do not need the ball to be effective.
Derek Fisher won all time, of course, but they work. But yeah. But all right, okay.